President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received the congratulatory cable from Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli on the occasion of the 10th anniversary of the June 30th revolution. Madbouli congratulated President al-Sisi, stressing that this occasion will always be a milestone in the history of Egypt. He reiterated that on this day, millions of Egyptians rose up against the forces of evil and darkness who wanted to change the Egyptian identity. Madbouli added that the Egyptians made the 30th of June revolution as one of the greatest events throughout history, in which the Egyptians regained their nation and rescued Egypt from chaos and collapse. Parliament Speaker Hanafi Gebeli also sent a greeting cable to President al-Sisi on the 10th anniversary of the June 30th revolution. In his greeting cable, Al-Gebeli said that there are remarkable days in the history of the nations, expressing good wishes for President al-Sisi and the prosperous future for Egypt and its people. Also, the Speaker of Senate, Abdel Wahab Abdel Razak, greeted the head of state on the 10th anniversary of the 30th of June revolution, stressing that this occasion will always be a milestone in the history of our nation. On the occasion marking the 10th anniversary of the June 30th revolution, the Ministry of Interior published a documentary film highlighting the significance and the impact of this great revolution in the course of the Egyptian modern history. The film shed light on the role played by the revolution as the first step to protect the country from so many challenges, including terrorism, as well as developing the country in various spheres, in addition to symbolizing values of patriotism and unity. It further revealed how far the Interior Ministry, with its honorable men, has exerted the utmost efforts to protect the people and prevail security and stability within the state during the hard times, and how it has maintained the safety of the treasured nation. The film featured the unwavering solidarity between the citizens and their brothers in uniform to face the fiercest challenges that threaten the very existence of our great nation, Egypt. This is in addition to the Interior Ministry's efforts to participate in the reconstruction of the country in all fields. Egypt celebrates on Friday the 10th anniversary of the June 30th revolution, which has led to many achievements and development across the country, covering the housing, health, industry, agriculture, transport, and the social protection, and many other files. A boom has been witnessed in all sectors of the state, and on top of the achievements is raising the citizen standard of living. Let's have a closer look.
During the past 10 years, following the June 30th revolution, Egypt witnessed major changes in all sectors. In the file of investments and state revenues, according to the data of the Central Agency for Public Mobilization and Statistics, the economic reform program adopted by the state resulted in many achievements on the domestic level, the most prominent of which are the value of net foreign direct investments amounting to $63 billion over the past 10 years. The gross domestic product in 2022 amounted to £7.9 trillion compared to £2.2 trillion in 2013. The Suez Canal revenues amounted to $50.9 billion in the past 10 years. Remittances from Egyptians working abroad amounted to $219.4 billion over the same period. And revenues from the Egyptian tourism amounted to about $63.4 billion over the past 10 years. In the health file, one of the most important achievements of the Egyptian state after the June 30th revolution is the 100 Million Healths Initiative. Now, this initiative includes dozens of other health initiatives, such as the free examination and treatment for all age groups, from infants to the health care for the elderly. The The 100 Million Health Initiative examined non-communicable diseases and succeeded in examining more than 60 million citizens nationwide. It also contributed to the reduction of the rate of new infections by more than 92% annually. In addition to the launch of the presidential initiative to eliminate waiting lists. Another milestone was also achieved in the health sector, as 1,139 hospitals were developed and upgraded at a value of £27.6 billion. In addition to developing 51 hospitals, 310 units and centres at a cost of £22.133 billion. Now, this came as the ambulance facility was also developed with 84 projects at a cost of more than £4 billion. Moving on to the social justice file. One of the most essential solidarity programs after the 2013 revolution is the Takaful and Panorama program, which actually started after 2015. Now, the number of beneficiaries from this program reached 5.2 million eligible families with 20 million citizens at a cost annually of £31 billion. In other progresses and development, the state has expanded urgent measures to achieve social protection, be it by providing cash or in-kind support, in addition to continuous increases in social protection allocations. The Egyptian state has committed to achieving tangible progress in the file of empowering Egyptian women. All in all, the total value of the subsidy provided by the state during the past 10 years amounted to about 1.7 trillion Egyptian pounds. In the file of industry, industrial activities and small and medium enterprises were encouraged as they were integrated into the formal economy. Now, this is in addition to incentives and exemptions that were granted for medium, small and micro enterprises. A list of 100 stimulus measures were made in order to boost the Egyptian industry, which in turn achieved the highest export rate of more than $32.4 billion. The state also worked on localizing the industry in Egypt. As per presidential directives, the percentage of the local components should not be less than 80%. In the agricultural file, an unprecedented boom has been achieved in the field of land reclamation, which is one of the most important axes of the June 30th revolution. The process of developing the agricultural file in Egypt started with the launch of the national project to reclaim 1.5 million fidans to build new urban communities based on agriculture. The New Delta project has also been launched, which aims to reclaim and cultivate more than 1 million fidans. An expansion of the production of strategic crops such as wheat, sugar beets and potatoes has been achieved, which contributed to confronting global crises lately during recent times.